What's going on, investors? My name is Dayo. Welcome to Frunkla Investment. Guys, I am super pissed right now, okay, because we retail investors, we are addicted to buying high and selling low. Whenever something is as cheap as Bionano Genomics is right now, trading at $5.30 US, of course it may go lower, okay. Nobody knows what is going on, what is gonna happen with the market. I am not a financial advisor and I definitely cannot see the future. But the thing is, whenever a stock is as cheap as it is right now, we don't buy, okay. We don't add to our position. What we do is we stay on the sideline, with fear of losing all our money. And once the stock price jumps, okay, like what happened in January and February, once the stock price head towards $8 US, $10 US, $15 US, guess what? Everybody will be all over Bionano Genomics once again. But right now, nobody's talking about BNGO. Even if you make a content about BNGO, nobody's going to watch it, because then they look at the stock price, they're like, okay, the price is still down. I don't care about what this guy has to say. But the thing is, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a breaking news that just happened. We have a press release coming in from Bionano Genomics themselves. They posted it a few hours ago. And then I have something now to share with you guys, okay, because index funds are adding BNGO like crazy, okay. This stock is trading below most of their averages, and what they kept doing is adding to their position. We have a lot of ETF funds, index funds, hedge funds, adding BNGO to their position like crazy, okay. I'm going to be sharing that with you guys in this video. Then last but not the least, we are going to be taking a look at the price action. Let's take a look at what has happened today and what we should expect tomorrow. Of course, let's get to it. So this map right here, this is the map of the 1 month performance of the stock market. You guys can easily see what has been going on. To my surprise, Tesla in this month alone, if you want to take 1 month performance, Tesla is up almost 10% in 1 month. This stock at one point was down minus 25%. I remember speaking about Tesla about few weeks or few months ago. I think 2 months ago, Tesla was down minus 25% year to date. But right now in September alone, even as horrible as this month has been, for biotechnology stocks like BNG, for example, Tesla is up 9.2%. And if you take a look at the rest, Google is down, Microsoft is down, Apple is down, Facebook is down, most of all these healthcare companies are down right now. Apart from financials, banks, regional, energy stocks are going crazy, and oil and gas, anything energy is going up, and auto manufacturers are also going up. I believe the reason why they are going up is, partly it has to do with energy. I still want to make a video about that, but I think I still need to find the time to do it. So please, at the end of this video, if you enjoy this content, please remember to destroy the like button, guys. It is not easy to post a video. It's not easy to record a video. It's not easy to edit a video. Sometimes it takes hours to put all this content together, because I myself have to go through it. I have to understand it before I can talk about it, okay? So thanks, guys. Now, this is the situation of the market right now. So we have BNGO down about 3% today. For no reason, okay? Today, Bionano Genomics dropped a press release, a bullish press release of what the almighty Sapphire device has been able to do. But shockingly, the stock price is down 3%. This makes absolutely no sense, okay? So let's take a look at this news and see what they have to tell us, okay? All right, guys, so this is the news. The title says, largest clinical research study to date evaluating optical genome mapping for analysis of Facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy showed concordance with southern blot and reduced turnaround time by 50% as compared to the traditional workflow. So Bionano Genomics, using the Sapphire device to analyze FSHD, Bionano Genomics has reduced the turnaround time by 50%. Instead of using the southern blot, which takes about 11 days, Sapphire device takes just 5 days. Why is the Sapphire device not yet installed in all laboratories out there? That's a wonderful question, okay? So if you continue, the article continues. It says BNGO today announced the publication of the largest clinical research study to date evaluating optical genome mapping (OGM) for Facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy (FSHD), which concluded that OGM can be performed more quickly, accurately, and reducibly than the current gold standard method of southern blot analysis. For those of you wondering what FSHD is and southern blot analysis is, this is an example of FSHD disease, okay? This disease is horrible. It disfigures human. This is a horrible thing. You guys can easily see from the pictures, you can see how this guy looks, okay? This is a horrible disease, okay? Now, Saturn blot is, a method that they use to detect FSHD, what is going on, if a disease is FSHD or not. Okay, and if you take a look at this, how is Saturn blot blotting used in forensic? A Saturn blot named after its inventor Edwin Southern is a method used to check for the presence of a specific DNA sequence in a DNA sample. Okay, now some of the key applications of Saturn blot are listed below. Identification of a single gene in a pool of DNA fragments, gene mapping, just like optical genome mapping, analysis of genetic patterns of DNA, detection of specific DNA sequences in a genome, and of course, study of gene deletion, duplications and mutations that cause various diseases, just like FSHD. I'm not going to go through this one because all right, so let's take a look at what this doctor has to say. Dr. Aaron D. Bosler, MD, PhD, FCAP, clinical professor and director, molecular pathology laboratory at University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics. He said, I quote, "We are pleased to be using optical genome mapping for FSHD mutation analysis because it more reliably identifies the patient's mutation and simplifies the initial analysis for the laboratory." Now he continues, "The extensive validation that we conducted with optical genome mapping demonstrates the power of this new technology to decrease time to result, improve standardization, and help tease out complex cases." Okay, now let's take a look at what Dr. Eric Holmlin, the CEO of Bionano Genomics, has to say about this amazing development. He said, I quote, "The study completed by Dr. Stearns and team demonstrated the superior performance of OGM over traditional molecular genetic testing for FSHD." Okay, now he continues, he said, "As the largest OGM clinical study to date, the study demonstrated that using the Sapphire system to perform FSHD analysis resulted in a significantly faster turnaround time, as the OGM turnaround time was only 5 days as compared to Saturn blot at 11 days. The ability to obtain accurate, reliable data more quickly allowed for the timely application of this information for the management of study participants. We believe that studies like this one could pave the way for broad adoption of OGM for a wide variety of applications in genetic disorders and cancer." So, I mean, this is it, guys. If the Sapphire device, being used, okay, to analyze FSHD can reduce the turnaround time from 11 days to 5 days, what exactly is keeping clinicians, laboratory researchers from buying the Sapphire device? Okay, Saturn blot analysis should be already eradicated by now. This is Stone Age method. We have Sapphire device out there that is able to reduce the working time. Instead of 11 days, you have just 5 days. Instead of researchers to spend 11 days to analyze one genome of a patient, for example, Sapphire device is able to reduce it to 5 days. I mean, this is worrying. Okay, I mean, what is going on, guys? Alright, guys, so this is the second part of this video. Now let's take a look at the short-term profit analysis track records of insider purchases of Bionano Genomics. You guys can see that Bionano Genomics, they have their insider, their directors, they are buying. You guys can see from August, this from last month, they are adding to their position. Okay, insiders are buying BNGO, they are not selling. Okay, they are buying because these guys believe in what they are doing. They believe in what they have invented. They believe that the Sapphire adoption is going to keep increasing, and for this year alone, let me remind you guys so that you're not going to forget. According to the CEO, he said that they believe they can have over 150, at least 150 Sapphire device installed, okay, towards the end of this year, and that still remains the target. Now, another thing I want to share with you guys is if you take a look at the filings that have been coming in, the NP filings, you guys can easily see that we have a lot of ETF funds, they are going crazy with BNGO. ETF funds and index funds. Look at that, guys. Index fund, they are also going crazy. This one, for example, you can see they are buying their shares little by little. 60,000, 30,000, 20,000, 10,000, and so on and so forth. And look at this one right here. This one is from the 24th of this month. Fidelity Small Cap Index Fund, 2 million shares right now, and Quant Small cap equity fund institutional class, 1 million shares. I mean, look at that. Schwab small cap index fund, 606,000. Small cap blend index fund institutional class, 440,000. So this index fund, this is a good thing, okay, because index fund, they are not like hedge funds that, you know, are buying and selling. In my opinion, I think those index funds, they are more or less like long term, okay, long term position. These guys are they are more or less like Vanguard, you know, they buy and they hold for months, they hold for years, okay. These are not like real retail investors that whenever a stock price goes down like 2 minutes, we are the first person to get the hell out of the market, okay. So this is the second amazing news that I want to share, you know, with you guys. So let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section. I mean, we don't need to go through the price action today. Maybe in another video I'm going to be going through the price action, but right now institutional shares ownership of BNGO is now sitting at 30.59%, okay. Of course, we have 7 shorts. It used to be 6. Now we have 7 shorts only. I need to highlight that. And we have 11 long and short, those that are buying and selling, you know, simultaneously. And then we have 253 long only, okay. We have 271 total institutional owners of Bionano Genomics. This, in my opinion, is still an amazing news, okay. So I remain your boy Dayo. Remember to smash the like button before you go out. Help your boy grow. You know, share this video with your friends. We need to create more awareness for Bionano Genomics so that the stock price can at least go towards my $100 price target, and finally most of us can get rich while we are helping the world, okay. If we invest in this company and they are able to install more Sapphire devices in all these clinics out there, it means they can help more patients with, you know, genetic diseases, the FSHD, and so on and so forth. Ciao ciao.